Hi boys and welcome to week 2 of Online Anchor Boys. You'll remember last week where we had our challenge with the money box. Now you'll see the money box is actually empty. So I went into work today and we opened the money box up to see how much was in it. I'll just remind you, thanks for all the guesses. So we had 6 guesses. James Walker, you'd guessed 15.25. Ryan Law, 17.85. Oliver Tinney thought there was £20 in it. Jacob Conlon, 25. Michael Smith, £40. Jacob Tinney, £51. You're going to see after this a wee video where I put it into the coin machine to reveal how much was actually in it. And there's going to be a prize for the boy who got the closest. I want to say a big thank you to Luke this week for doing our Online Anchor Boys in. I'm sure you'll all have really enjoyed and it'll be great fun what Luke has put on for you there this week. So we'll catch up with us all soon. Really good to see you and stay safe, boys. All right. Thank you now.
Good evening, boys. I'm going to welcome you to week 2 of BB Online. This week I'm going to set you 2 challenges. The first one I will talk about now, and the second one I'll talk about a bit later. So the first one is go to somewhere that you enjoy and tell us why. For me, that place is Ballywalter. I come here with my dog, take him on big walks, and I just enjoy coming here with the dog, with my mum. Get some nice quiet time by the sea. Then the second challenge will start after this wee short montage. So for this second challenge, I'm going to challenge you to bake something or cook something. I'm going to show you a recipe. You don't have to follow it, but the recipe's there for you. For this recipe, you're going to need 150 grams of butter, 1 egg, half a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 200 grams of flour, 150 grams of dark brown sugar, and then whatever filling you want to put in your cookies. I'm choosing Smarties. You could choose chocolate. I did white chocolate and macadamia ones before. The only tools you need for this recipe are a mixer. This could be an electric hand whisk. You could maybe do it by hand, but it's a lot of work. The first thing you'll want to do is get your butter and your dark brown sugar to put it into your mixing bowl. And then mix it until it's creamy. So it's all the one sort of texture. This butter needs to be softened as well. So close the mixer and then turn it on. The butter will want to cling to the mixer, so you'll want to make sure to take it off every once in a while and start again, just to make sure it's all incorporated. The next thing you'll want to do is to crack your egg. And then whisk it. So it's all the same colour. And then put that in with your sugar and your butter. And then turn the mixer on again. Then you want to get your flour. And then put it in as well. So it should start becoming nearly cookie dough texture, because this is the basis of your cookie dough. You will then want to get your Madagascar or your vanilla extract in, which just happens to be Madagascan this time. You want a teaspoon of that, and then for your baking powder, you only want half a teaspoon of it. So maybe only about that much. And then you put in as well. And then again, it's mixed thoroughly, so it's all the way through the recipe. Just make sure it's all getting mixed through, so every last bit of it has the same amount of stuff in it. Make sure nothing goes everywhere. Make sure you scrape the bits at the bottom. That's a good bit. You get whatever you put in, and you just dump them all in. There should be about 100 to 200 grams of whatever your extra filling is going to be. And then again, the next step you'll want to do is to heat your oven to 180 degrees. We want to get your mum or dad to help you. And then to line 2 baking sheets with baking paper so the cookie just don't stick to it. Then with wet hands, you want to get your cookie dough. Make them into wee balls, as crackly as you can, so you can turn them up a bit. And then squish them back together a bit so they're all a bit crunchy on the outside. So when they're cooked, they're all a bit crunchy. You want to make all of them into roughly about the same size. Make sure there's plenty of room in between them so they don't seep into one big cookie, no matter how good that sounds. Off camera, I split them up a bit more and made them all about the same size. And then this is the bit where it becomes fun. We open our oven. This will be Mum and Dad's job. Get an oven glove, because ovens are hot. Put the oven in. Then put the second batch in. And then close the door. Cooking these, they should only be about 10 minutes or until they're sort of flattened out and golden brown. So that's them been in the oven for 10 minutes now. This is a bit your mum and dad will have to do as well, is to open it up, take them out, and see these two fused together into one. And these two nearly fused together, a really small one. Now I know this is the hard bit, you have to leave them to cool. You can't eat them straight away. So I've left these cookies for about half an hour and they just peel off nicely. And it should be a bit soft and still really nice on the inside. So that made me 2 boxes, 10 cookies worth. Show me what you've made in the comments of the Facebook post. Also show me your favourite place in the comments on Facebook. Thanks.
Right, so we have all the coins are in the machine, and now what we'll have a look and see how much was actually in the. See if it's all in. 13.58. Let's have a wee. Oh, there's some extras in a wee rejected part here, so let's just have a look. Just in case, if we pop those back in. So we are up at 15.23. There you will see 15.23 when we have a look. James Walker, well done. 15.25 to 15.23 was the actual amount. So James, we're going to get a wee prize out to you, so well done. You were only 2p off what was actually in the money box. So brilliant guess from you, James.